Right, Trips. Yesterday I promised you a YouTube video, right? That it was going to be funny. I had it in my mind that it was going to be a video about the Craig Bradley's thing, right? But I made the video, watched the video, and it ended up like shite. You know what I mean? It was just a shite video, so I wasn't going to upload it. You know what I mean? So I promised you a video. So what I decided to do is I'll do my funniest things. That's what we'll do. Like, let me just get this straight, but right. See, none of these things are funny to me. Like, I dealt with the evidence and all that, right? So I don't see, like, there's funny reactions and all that, right? I appreciate it, right? But at the time, I'm fucking angry. I'm basically holding myself back, you know what I mean, at all times during this thing, you know what I mean? And I'm putting dark thoughts away, like, constantly on this thing, you know what I mean? But, right, my top 3 things, right, like, that were funny, you know what I mean? Like, every cunt in the comment section was laughing and joking and all things like that, right? Right, we'll go with number 3, right? The tranny way put a fanny. The English boy. His name's just his name's in my head because he had 2 names, didn't he? He had like his last name and his boy name. Listen, I've got nothing against transvestites at all. Like, live your life the way you want to live your life, right? But he wasn't a transvestite, he was just a guy that liked to wear women's clothes. That's all he was. Right? He had no intentions of going through any operations, or like, he didn't walk about dressed as a woman. He just photos up him dressed as a WPC and a couple of pictures of him in women's underwear. That's it. I mean, that's as much as a transvestite as he got to. You know what I mean? Somehow he done a week in Cottonville, mind you. You know what I mean? Which is like, it's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's wrong. But anyway, he's funny, right? Because, like, I'm interviewing him, right? But I'm kneeled down. He sat down and I'm kneeled down. And I've got the boys with me and I've got the lasses with me, right? And I'm sitting there talking to him. And next minute I get a big waft of shite. Like, strong, I'm talking about. I'm fucking thinking that one of the security behind us is let off, right? And I remember thinking to myself, I'm going to say to the security after, like, this thing, going to, if you need to fart, walk away, you know what I mean? 'Cause you fucking lost my train of thought. It turns out that no, the security didn't fart at all, 'cause that smell just wasn't going away. So I ended up saying to, like, whatever he's called, did you fart? If you shit yourself? And he went, yeah man, I've got diarrhea. And I went, what? And he went, I've got diarrhea. And I says, you've got diarrhea? And he went, aye. And after he said that, I just thought, oh my fucking god, man, please hurry up, pour this, you know what I mean? Because I had to sit there with that smell wafting through my fucking nose. It was disgusting, you know what I mean? Like, I've got an eating disorder. I'm never hungry. Just, it brings other senses alive, and one of them is smelling, right? So I smell like anything that's beautiful or anything that's horrible, I smell it really strong, you know what I'm talking about? So I smell his shite, and it was like so strong, you know what I'm talking about? It was disgusting. But, like, it was hilarious at the time, you know what I mean? Like, see, yeah man, I've got diarrhea, you know what I mean? Like, you disguise that, I'd be like, no, it's that cunt there, he's farted or something like that, you know what I mean? You wouldn't turn on and go, aye, I've shot myself, you know what I mean? I'm live to 10,000 people, but you know what, aye, I've shot myself, you know what I mean? Like, come on, you know what I mean? So right, I'd say that he was the third funniest thing that we've done, you know what I mean? You'll probably be surprised, right, and wonder why this guy's no number one, right? But number two is Craig Bradley, you know what I mean? When we go Craig, it was, I'm not a pedo, ask my ma, ask my dad, look, I'll give you their phone number, you can phone them and they'll tell you, I'm not a pedo, I work in an office, I work in a lawyer's, I'm a lawyer. And I said to him, what, you're a lawyer? Thinking, fuck, I've got a lawyer here, you know what I mean? And he turned and said, no, I do scanning and admin. So basically, mate, what you're saying to me is, 2 seconds ago you were a lawyer, but now you're basically telling me that you stole a job off a fucking woman because you're only a secretary. You know what I mean? You're doing the job of a woman. You know what I mean? The funny thing about that is you done scanning and admin, right? See, at that very moment in time, Oliver, right, was adminning the page while I was stinging you, right? And Karen had scanned all the copies of your chat log, you know what I mean? So we done your job, you know what I mean? But so it was, I'm not a pedo, phone my ma, phone my dad, you know what I mean? He had a big lump of fucking cream hanging off his ear, you know what I mean? That was like disgusting. My eyes were just drawn to that at all times. But I bet you don't see in the camera, right, is, see every time I'd finish talking to him, right, I'd nothing else to say to him, you know what I mean? So the decoys started asking questions, because that day I couldn't get any male security out. They were all in like no well, or they were all working, you know what I mean? So I had like 8 lasses out, and the ever present Charlie. Charlie was like at that time on every sting. But Charlie had a broken neck, you know what I mean, which was always a worry, you know what I mean, to me. I mean, because I didn't want any of my team getting hurt on any sting, you know what I mean? But every time the decoy asked a question, I would turn my head and I'd look at the decoy and watch as she's asking the question, and then I'd turn back and look at him for the reaction and the answer, you know what I mean? But I did like notice him eyeing up the gap between Charlie and the door when it opened for me, because now it's like slide doors. I had noticed him like throughout the conversation eyeballing that, right, but I didn't think he had the balls to try and run, right, because let's be fair, I'd have caught him in seconds, you know what I mean? But but I wasn't thinking, you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking that, I didn't think he was going to run. So somebody else asked a question, one of the decoys was asking a question, so I turned my head to it and I was like listening to her. Next minute, he's tried to bowl, he's ran at the fucking door, you know what I mean? But at that moment in time, Charlie and Carl just stepped right in front of him. American style, rugby fucking style, you know what I mean? It wasn't going anywhere, you know what I mean? Like fucking Charlie and Carl stoked him in his tracks, you know what I mean? I said to him, listen, go against the wall, you know what I mean? And just fucking stand there. Don't try and run again or you're getting tucked in. Somebody in the bus station said, listen, they can't hold you here. I'd stay here and clear your name with the police, you know what I mean, if you're innocent, but I'll tell you the now, they can't hold you. the guy was giving him wrong advice that could have gotten badly hurt, you know what I mean? Because, like, the law bastardizes itself all the time when it comes to charging me. So I decided to bastardize the law. All sex crimes is legislative crime, or assaults are common law crime. Common law always trumps legislative law, right? So instead of turning around and saying you're here to meet a child for sex, you're here to meet a child, blah blah blah, I turned around and I used to say to them, you're here to sexually assault a child. Now, right away, the assault overtakes the sexually, right? So it's not a common law offence. You know what I mean? Now he's got to be charged under common law, or even if he isn't charged under common law, I've still went there with intentions of detaining him on a common law charge, which means I can use reasonable force to keep that person in place to the police get them, you know what I mean? It worked in some cases and it didn't work in other cases, you know what I mean? Like 26 times, I've been charged 26 times, still 5 cases to go up for, you know what I mean? As you all know, I'm on a 2-year ban, 2-year probation, 2-year fucking 2 on the rules community service for a breach of the peace, you know what I mean? It's all about the law bastardising itself to suit itself kind of thing, you know what I mean? Police watchdogs came out and said that the police can't deal with child grooming in like 52% of all cases come from hunting teams, but it turns out it was 68%. And the police couldn't deal with grooming. Yet 4 days later they take the founder, or the co-founder of the biggest team in Scotland off the street. Well, sorry, I'm not going to say the biggest team because CPS was still about at that time and we were like level pegging, you know what I mean? Respect to my fucking the asses for CPS, like Sophie and Jenny, like fucking legends of this game and all, you know what I mean? Like two lassies, right, that got up off the fucking couch and done just under what we done, you know what I mean? Just underneath the amount of things we done. They done over 100 stings, you know what I mean? 2 lassies, you know what I mean? Fucking amends. But anyway, back to Craig. Aye, like so we had the tartan scarf on, right? And it was I'm not a pedo, ask my mass, but I asked my pals, ask fucking Harry Krishna, ask everybody if he was a pedo or not. I'm sitting there with evidence against you, pal. I don't need to phone your ma, I don't need to phone your dad, I don't need to phone fucking Harry Krishna, and I don't need to phone the fucking guru in India, right? I know you're a paedophile because I put the evidence in front of me, you know what I mean? We go through a rigorous process before we get this thing. Like, the evidence has got to pass a rigorous fucking check by myself and then Oliver, you know what I mean? Because he's brainier than I am, you know what I mean? He's just like, Oliver's so fucking damn clever, it's unreal, you know what I mean? The guys are fucking, you know, like Oliver's dead, what's that word that, like, no flamboyant, eccentric, right? Oliver's eccentric, right? But I believe that's because he's a genius, you know what I mean? Like, I think that guy is like a genius, like, see the things that I know about, like, Oliver, because like, we're like brothers, you know what I mean? The things that I know that he's done in his past and the things that I know that he's capable of doing and the things that he learns and how fast he learns it and all. I think the guy is just a genius, you know what I mean? I love the guy to pieces, but he's just, you know what I mean? I just believe he's one of the kind of people, you know what I mean? Just genius level, you know what I mean? But, so Craig, you know what I mean, was fucked, you know what I mean, like, if I pass this thing, right, you're guaranteed that it's 100% legit, right? If Oliver passes this thing, it's 100% legit. So the two is passing it, there's absolutely no chance that you're walking free for that fucking evidence, you know what I mean? So, that was Craig Bradley, right? Number one in my eyes, right, was, number one in my eyes is number one because it was funny to me. It was funny to me because it showed exactly why I started Wolfpack. I started Wolfpack because I wanted to show survivors, right, that were still struggling every day, right, that see their abuser was a fucking coward, you know what I mean? He abused a Wayne. When he met him, see when these people meet men, they get, you know what I mean, it all changes up, you know what I mean? They're no the big fucking strong dominant one then, you know what I mean? Cause they're no, it's not Wayne in front of them, it's men that's in front of them. So, number one, Stevie Gordon, Stirling. It started off funny anyway, right, because we spotted him, and me and Carol have had to put the boot down. Carmen's parked at the right side, so she's went and just parked in front of him, and me and Carol have had to do a mad dash through the fucking Buchanan bus station, where everybody's shouting, "Oh, here's the Wolfpack," and some people shouting, "Get off the fucking bus lines." Know what I mean? Like, we're only giving a fuck, we're just trying to get to this 4x4, know what I mean? We get to the 4x4, we put the boot down, and we get in there. See, as we're creeping up behind them, Cam's pulling in behind them, know what I mean? Like, squeezing up so that there's no escape route for them. The daft bastard's in something like a wee Renault Clio, you know what I mean? Like it's a wee small car he's in, you know what I mean? What do you think he tries to do? He tries to ram a fucking 4x4, and this thing was a monster. This thing was like, you could hit it with a fucking Arctic truck, and the Arctic truck would go off the road, I think, you know what I mean? But, we had good times in that motor, you know what I mean? Like fun times, me, Carol, and it. Just good times. But, so, he ends up stoking the motor. I jump at the motor and instantly I'm shouting, "Get him in a fucking motor!" You know what I mean? So instantly he knows that there's a fucking aggression involved. I basically had to jump his boot, his bonnet, you know what I mean? I had to jump his bonnet because Carl came up right behind him. You know what I mean? So I jumped his bonnet, and by that time the security, my boy and that, had go across the road and they were up at his door as well. So he's opened his door now and he's right back at us and he's like, what have we done? And we're like, we're here to talk to you about, what are you here for right now? You're here to pick up a Wayne, aren't you? I should have went to the dance, I should have just fucking went to the fucking dance, I should have went to the dance. I'm trying to have a fucking conversation with him, but the guy is actually greeting, you know what I mean, like a wee lassie, you know what I mean, greeting like a wee lassie that's fucking not getting a toy that she wants in Tesco, you know what I mean. He gets out the motor, right, and his whole body's shaking, he's greeting and all that, right, and he's unsteady on his legs because his legs are fucking shaking that badly. And I was thinking, inside my head, I'm thinking, fucking good. This is the way every fucking paedophile should be made to feel at least once in their fucking life, because that's the way you cunts make Waynes feel. I mean, you make Waynes fucking feel that terror. So, see the terror that went through him that day, I'm fucking glad it happened, right? But anyway, he ended up having to sit back down because his legs were just going to buckle for it underneath him. Fucking, I said to him, blah blah blah, the next minute, that's me arse right again, you know what I mean? But he's doing this right, he's going, leaning back, and he's pulling himself up like this, and I'm going, what are you doing? And he went, and I went, what are you doing? And he went, I've just shot myself. And I went, what? And he went, I've just shot myself. Instantly, woof, big fucking smell of shite. I was like, oh, no again, man. How many of these cunts are going to shite themselves, you know what I mean? So, like, to me, that was the funniest, you know what I mean? Because it gave all you guys a laugh, right? But it also gave me the satisfaction of giving survivors a wee bit back, you know what I mean? A wee example of why they shouldn't be scared of their abuser anymore, you know what I mean? Because their abuser is just a fucking cowardly cunt, right? That is only able to do what he does to Wayne's. He can't date to an adult, you know what I mean? Like see the threats to life I've had, right? Any one of them's free to come. See like any sting that I've ever carried out, right? Any one of the pedals are free to come and see me anytime they want to come and see me, right? Because A, they've got to get past me, my boy, right? At my front door, I'm in the dog, right? Then there's people in the way, you know what I mean, that are seconds away, you know what I mean? People up and down this block, people run about, like, there's going to be like a squad of people there in minutes, you know what I mean? Like, within 2 minutes there's going to be, because this is Mary Hill, we don't stand for fucking nonsense, you know what I mean? And I'm surrounded by some good fucking boys, you know what I mean? But, so these threats to life to me, any one of them can come, if you want a fucking cup of tea, they can come and get a cup of tea, you know what I mean? It will have a lot of sugar in it, you know what I mean? It'll be fucking roasting hot too, you know what I mean? But, like, Stevie, see that last year we were talking to you when you were saying what you were going to do, you know what I mean? Remember? Like, what you said you were going to do when next time you saw me, you know what I mean? Like, my address is out there, you know what I mean? If you want, I'll meet you, you know what I mean? Say the place, you know what I mean? But Stevie was a good, like, Stevie was funny. So guys, that's my 3 funny sting videos, right, that I done when I was in the Wolfpack. I have to say when I was in the Wolfpack, now because obviously this banning order, but after the 2 years I'll be back, you know what I mean? Like, there's, as I've always said, can't stop, won't stop, you know what I mean? Because I know the scale of the problem, you know what I mean? I've exposed the scale of the problem to everybody in Scotland, you know what I mean? So, what does it look like if I pull out the fight, you know what I mean? I'm always going to be in this fight. Alright, 2 years break the now, but I'm studying, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I'm using this 2 years to study, you know what I mean? I'm studying law and all that kind of shit, right? I've got another wee project that I'm working on that you will find out about soon, you know what I mean? But anyway, one love to every single one of you guys that have followed me. The ones that have followed me from the start, you know what I mean? Like, loyalty. That loyalty kept us going, you know what I mean? See, like, when we did make mistakes like Forfar and things like that, when maybe my aggression did get the better of us and all that kind of shit, right? And other teams were quick to fucking slam us, right? I still had 147,000 loyal people, know what I mean, that backed us, know what I mean, and that kept us going through the remands, it kept us going through sitting in police stations, getting ready at 7 in the morning, fucking dogs getting took of us and all that, know what I mean. It kept us going through. Also, one love to every one of these, and I'm going to cut this here because it's 25 minutes long, right? One love.